Hello, I'm going to talk today about the Zoe plastic Flugelhorn, which I picked up just this morning from Oswin's in Brisbane. So I've been looking for a Flugelhorn for a little while, but most Flugelhorns are prohibitively expensive. This one comes in at $350 and I picked it up from the store, so I didn't have to worry about postage. Now what I've got in at the moment is a trumpet mouthpiece. What it comes with is a plastic Flugelhorn mouthpiece with a deep cup. I have never played a Flugelhorn before, so it's a bit different for me. Overall, it's quite a nice instrument. It's significantly lighter than a brass instrument. Just for comparison, I've got my cornet, so you can see it's a proper Flugelhorn size. Flugelhorns are quite large. It's got the conical bell expanding out here, and it's got the large wrap, though it's not as big as your traditional Flugelhorn. And the third tuning slide here is horizontal rather than vertical. It's got quite a bit of weight to it for a plastic instrument, however. It feels quite solid in the hand. The valve cluster here is a decent size. It's a little bit bigger than a brass one, but then I'm used to having a wrap on mine, so it fits quite nicely. The plastic feels quite heavy and solid, or rather of solid construction. It's not flimsy. They say if you drop it, you won't break it, but I'm not going to test that. The lead pipe here is adjustable, as you'd expect. Comes with the usual water keys. They all function perfectly well. No squeaks, no catches. Now, the valves themselves, they recommend using a good quality synthetic oil rather than a petroleum-based oil. The valves themselves are metal and they've got metal sleeves in them. Much better than an all plastic construction, I think. I think that takes a bit of wearing in. Before I put the oil on it, there was a significant amount of noise, but that's come down with the oil, and with a bit of use, they're freeing up nicely. Now I'll play something with the plastic mouthpiece. I think later on I will get myself a proper Flugelhorn mouthpiece, metal one, simply because of the sound difference. I'm used to a metal mouthpiece, and I feel it does sound better. It's a better mouthfeel and it makes the instrument sound and resonate better. So we'll just give a little bit of misty with this mouthpiece and then the other mouthpiece, and then I might just play it on the cornet just for a bit of comparison. So I think you'll agree there's quite a difference there between the two mouthpieces. I think with a proper Flugelhorn mouthpiece, obviously with a shorter shank, there will be a bit of a difference there as well. And just for the difference between a brass instrument overall, I'm quite happy with this instrument. It is cheaper than some of the Chinese instruments and Indian instruments. I would argue it's better quality than those. Maybe if you're a professional you wouldn't use it, though I have seen James Morrison play the plastic ones and he seems to recommend them. I'm not James Morrison. For me, for tooling around, it's quite good. Whether someone would play this as a professional, I don't know. You see some reviews where people say they have and they seem to enjoy them. Anyway, I give it a thumbs up, value for money, and certainly good for what I would like to do. So this is the Zoe ABS next generation plastic flugelhorn. Thank you very much for watching.